today's video, I'm going to show you a simple crawdad pattern that I made in just about 10 minutes. And I had 4 different colors that I made this with. This is from Alternative Lures. This is Alternative Blank. Solid little crawdad pattern. This is not epoxied yet, so that's my only step is epoxy and hooks. But that's solid. Let's get started. So this is Wicked Colors, and it's burnt orange. That's what I'm using. That's one of them. Then other one's also Wicked Colors. This is raw amber, and then this is actually a newer one. That's rust. This is also Wicked Colors. That's Wicked Crimson. It's like a red. So pretty much all I'm using is a bunch of dark colors, bunch of browns, a couple of these kind of are like off reds. So definitely all kind of like crawdad colors. So this is a little crankbait because crawdads aren't really that big. Every once in a while you'll find a real big crawdad, but bass are gonna tend to eat those smaller ones. So I'm going to paint a smaller crankbait and already have, starting off with this raw umber. So I'm just going to go for a crawdad. So all those dark colors will be good. And this airbrush I'm using is Black Widow. Get that online at the Black Widow website. Solid airbrush. Comes with like extra everything besides the extra airbrush. So that's really nice. Then this blank is from Alternative Lures. Great website. They come with, this came with hooks, eyes, split rings. It's the best website I found for making lures, blanks. They have so many blanks on there. Sometimes they'll be sold out, but very good, high quality blanks, and they're always improving their quality. But that's a really solid website, the best website that I have found yet. Okay. I'm going to rinse it off with, this is a spray bottle, or just a squirt bottle I got on Amazon. And it's pretty good. It holds, I usually will get about, probably about 2-3 lures done, and I'll have to refill it, but always just fill it with hot water. That's all I do is just really hot water, then I clean it out in a cup. And so you get these on Amazon. I got 2 of them, and fairly inexpensive, but that helps a lot. So you want about 4 to 5 drops in there, depending how many lures you're doing. But this is obviously just one lure, so I did about 4 drops. That's that rust color. Just pick that up at Hobby Lobby. They have a bunch of airbrush paints. So I'm just gonna hit it up. I'm gonna do the belly. And you don't want to drench it where it's soaked. Then I like to get my hair dryer. This is my mom's old one, but she doesn't use it anymore. Let's make sure that's dry. I've got 2 different colors on there right now. So let's put these back. I think next I should do... I'm going to do black. I'm going to find a stencil. I'm going to put this red up. So I'm not going to use that today. But I'm going to use black. And I recommend getting the big bottles. This is from Amazon. It's I think $11. And the smaller ones are $4.99, so $5. Same brand. But I mean, you can get probably about 3 times more with the bigger one. This will last me probably 4 years. So might as well get the big one in the long run. Today's sponsor is by my new book, Before Sunrise. This is how I became an entrepreneur. This is my story of how I became an entrepreneur, making fishing lures, and my story. And if you guys are interested in entrepreneurship and wondering how I got into lure making and building my own business, this book's for you. If you want to go check it out, it's in the description below. Back to today's episode. I got these stencils, this stencil from Barlow's Tackle. I think it comes in maybe 12 or 15 stencils, but this is, I guess, like a bluegill line pattern or crawdads, but that's what I'm going to use for today. But you could pick up a bunch of stencils from Barlow's Tackle. So that's where I get my stencils. Then we're just going to put some lines on there. Go right on the side. I think we're going to do about 3. Might end up doing 4 lines. Alright, did 4 lines. That looks pretty solid. I'm going to go over the top 2 since... Actually, I'm going to put this metallic burnt orange over the top. It's actually kind of more like a copper, but that's the name of it. Exact same thing on the other side. Just like that. Looks pretty solid. I'm going to clean out my airbrush. I'm going to go straight over the back of it. Just because I'm doing this because, first of all, it looks good. And second of all, I kind of did those lines where it went over the back and it kind of looks messy. So I'm just going to fix that little mess up by putting another color over the top of the lines. Make it look a little bit cleaner. Looks pretty solid though. It doesn't take nothing special. Honestly, you can even just do, if you're making lures just to go fishing with them, you could even do black and orange or black and blue or any of those kind of natural colors. Mainly want to focus on darker colors for crawdads. So they even make crawdad stencils. They make crawdad blanks where they have like little crawl or the pincher thing on them and the whiskers. So that's really cool. I actually had one of them. I might have sold it, but they look really cool. Are you going? That's all there is to it. That was, I think, four colors and 1 stencil. It's just really simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it if you're just making it to just go fishing with it. But I mean, 4 colors look solid, and you can make it cool as you want to. That's just a little little crankbait crawdad. This is mainly for summertime. You could do winter, but usually winter they're 15 plus deep in the deep water because they get cold, so they go deeper because it's warmer. But this is just a little summer bait. Want to work it around like shallow stuff, rocks, trees, all that stuff. Work it around trees. Want to use kind of a lighter action rod, probably about I think 12 to 15 pound line, and work it around cover. But you're gonna end up catching fish off of it. It's really hard not to. I'm gonna put on the eyes next. This is tricky. I just have to cut it. But this is this shallow crankbait. Goes about 3 foot deep. So mainly for summer bass. But right when those crawdads come out, it's gonna be really good. But they already came out, so it's a little bit late for that. But you can still crush the bass off of them. I'm gonna get my glue. And these are unique eyes. And I think they're kind of hard to find. That's why these eyes came with them. I don't even have these shaped. They're unique shape. I think they go that way. Usually most eyes are circle. And I get my eyes off of Amazon. You can get packs of them. The most popular size is a 3mm. Put that on like that. Looks kind of cool. Looks like it's mad. But I really like that solid little pattern. Do the other eye. And now, once I put these eyes on, I can epoxy it. I use a Japanese or a Chinese epoxy right here. UV resin. You actually need to go out in the UV, so the sunlight, to cure your lures. This is a good little resin. It's about 15 bucks. I actually had a mason jar. This is actually a different video, but I had a mason jar. Filled it up with 2 of those, or even, I think it might have been 1.5. And I just dip my lures in there and make sure those eye holes are not filled with epoxy, which is really kind of hard to do. So what I've been doing lately is I have a bunch of these paintbrushes. I got, I think, 3 of them for like, or $3 for, it might have been like 50. So you could get a bunch of them at a time and just kind of just throw them away because the epoxy will harden and get sticky. But that looks solid. And all you have to do is get your resin and go out in the sun, epoxy, put hooks on it, split rings. You're all set to go fishing. And this took me probably like 10 minutes, but all said and done will probably take me about 20 minutes. Of course, it takes, I think, 20 minutes for that to dry. But that's solid little colors. It only took me probably 10 minutes, 12 minutes. That looks really good. And you could do this at home. But that's a solid little pattern. If you guys are interested in buying some of my baits that I make, and some of the baits I might have even made here, you could go in the description below, and my lures will be down there, my website, with all the stuff that I make. That's a solid pattern. If you guys want to make that, feel free to. You could even copy it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you got something out of this video you can implement when you make your fishing lures. Bye for now.